Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Following the conclusion of WWE, Nia Jax had a response to a touching statement from Triple H. Battle Bayley at SummerSlam, the veteran of the battle. This evening's premium live event that took place in Cleveland, Ohio, the force that cannot be stopped, earned a chance to compete in the WWE Women's Championship victory by virtue of claiming the title of Queen of the. She competed in a ring tournament earlier this year. Yesterday night, I was successful in defeating the role model to emerge as the next champion and to be praised. In the aftermath of the match with Tiffany Stratton, after that, Triple H communicated with Jax via message the triumph and offered her congratulations on it. If you want to become champion, there are a lot of explanations for why this one impacts us differently. It has been a remarkable experience to see Nia. The rise of Jax to the position of Queen of the Ring. Here she is, at her very first SummerSlam ever. You are new to the women's division of WWE. Congratulations to the champion. His name was Nia. Today, Jax posted a little video to her Instagram account. Reply to the pleasant words spoken by the King of Kings. She repeated the post in her tale with the following. She expressed her gratitude through a number of emoticons. When it comes to the game, you can look at her. Your response can be seen in the screen grab below or via. Please click here. Along with Nia, Tiffany Stratton, there is a friendship between Jax. Stratton of SmackDown was victorious in the Women's Money the Bank ladder match that took place a month ago, but recently, Bayley accidentally broke her briefcase. After that, Jax presented Stratton with a shiny new. There was pink money in the briefcase of the Bank dated. Thursday's edition of The Blue was published on Friday. The fashion label Nia Jax is an admirer of Tiffany Stratton. With the conclusion of WWE SummerSlam, the women's Tiffany received a lot of praise from champion Nia Jax. After Stratton had won the championship with her triumph at a statement made by SummerSlam to the press, the conference that took place after the premium live occurrence, the individual, who was 40 years old, lauded the winners of the Women's Money in the Bank, the Jax, the assertion that Stratton was so adorable and that immediately, the two became friends with each other. In addition, praise is due to the young people, talents and vision, and a desire to achieve more stuff for Tiffy. We immediately clicked with each other. I mean, let's be honest. She's adorable, the bat. She's a phenomenally talented fighter in the ring. A lightning bolt contained in a bottle is what she is. That is really uncommon to see that here. She is only 2 years old. And a half years in, she finally understands it. Despite her athleticism, she exudes an air of confidence. Between the hours of 1940 and 2000, her Jax stated, the money that Tiffany Stratton has can be cashed in. In the agreement between the Bank and a T-match, no matter what time she decides, it will be. The 25-year-old is an intriguing candidate to watch. Chooses to pay in order to have a chance at Jackson name in the weeks that are to come on. To put it simply, SmackDown had been a tornado of feelings that Nia Jax has had ever since she starred in. During the time of her unexpected return to WWE, previously known as the Uncooked Women's SummerSlam, champion had been absent from the ring for a considerable amount of time. A period of nearly a year during which she was recuperating from injuries and coping with personal issues that had kept her away from the competition. Emphasis on her comeback was nothing short than spectacular. Moment she made her presence known, she was explosive. Throughout the course of the Women's Championship match, reaffirming her position as a market leader, power that is dominating inside the division. But in addition to the reintroduction of the adrenaline pumping, the intensity of the contest in the ring, it was communication from Triple H that would be sent out. Nia Jax thinking seriously on the path she has taken. Also, the influence that she has had on the comeback of WWE, which taken the WWE by surprise. Already a phenomenon, Universe SummerSlam was a card that is loaded with fans anxiously, eagerly awaiting each and every match. Yet none had the ability to anticipate the time when Nia began to. Interrupting the strong atmosphere was the music of Jax. A conflict between Rhea Ripley and Bianca. In response to Bear, the crowd erupted in a variety of. Nia's sudden arrival was met with amazement and enthusiasm. The ramp, with her gaze fixed on the two of them, competitors in the ring who are not wearing, without a single second of doubt, she squandered. A clear message was sent by both Ripley and Balor. Listen to the entirety of the women's portion. As soon as Nia Jax returned, she was just as perilous as it had ever been. The aftermath was, there was an explosion of chaos on social media. Fan reactions as well as reactions from wrestlers. Regarding Nia's comeback, there were some who complimented her. While she was admired for her strength and presence, there were many who questioned her reasons and potentially disruptive effects that she could have on the segmentation of women. But in the middle of all the commotion, Triple H had sent a message to all of us. The fact that Nia Jax Triple H's stuck out to her. Sincere message sent a couple days after the event. A SummerSlam Nia was given a customized message. Communication from Triple H, who had been one of her most ardent supporters ever since she initial stages of WWE. The message was sincere and sincere. The recognition of more than just her in the ring qualities, but also her tenacity and her persistence, problems that she was facing. The statement started with, "I want to overcome Nia. Should you be aware of how pleased I am of you, there have been many highs and lows throughout the trip. Downs. But you've managed to stay strong through it all. True to who you are and the things that you are passionate about. This company will be making its return at SummerSlam." Served as a constant reminder to everyone of the power, for the fact that you are, but more than that, it was as a demonstration of both of your strengths. The mental and physical assaults of Triple H continued to convey the level of regard that he had for decision to take a break in order to recuperate and put your attention on her. It will take a lot of bravery to resign, particularly in situations where however, you were aware of what was going to happen. That was necessary, and you did not hesitate to fulfill it. The thing that worked out the greatest for you is something not everyone is capable of doing it, and it's something He completed the statement with a great deal of admiration, words that hit a chord deep within Nia. The women's division is better with you in it, and not just because of the fact that you are a member of it, and not because of your power, but because of the courage and resolve that you bring to the table. Hello once more. The Nia you were missed by the ring, Nia. The emotional reaction that Jax had when reading your message, Nia Jax had a surge up. She was overcome with feelings, which she had always served as a strong opponent who was famous for self-assurance and a commanding presence in the ring. Yet, her life outside of it had been marked by struggles that she had injuries, but very few people were aware of them. The personal struggles that were suffered by the self-doubt, it had all taken its toll on me already. Herself, there were times when she pondered the question, whether she would ever make a comeback to the ring or if her time spent working for WWE had come to an end. On the other hand, Triple H's comments brought to her mind. Initially, she had decided to go in this direction. Place wrestling was more than simply a line of work for she considered it to be her calling and her passion. In spite of the fact that the path had been difficult, she was aware that she needed to continue moving forward. Nia shared her story on many social media platforms. Views on the statement that Triple H posted on the internet. Honest and sincere remark that struck a chord with Many of her fans are returning their hands to her. A moment that I will never forget was SummerSlam. Don't forget that she wrote that it wasn't even about. It was a statement that was being made in the ring. In order to demonstrate to myself that I am still belong here. I still have what it takes to be here. Everything it takes. But what is even more important to me is, thanks to everyone who has shown their support for me. In the backstage area, particularly Triple H, a message brought to mind the resilience I've possessed. At all times, even when I had my doubts, I am grateful. You at Triple H for having faith in me when I was young. My confidence in myself was not always strong. I've made it back, and I'm prepared to show the world what I've been up to. Nia Jax is not going anywhere, according to the post. Received thousands of comments and likes on social media, with fans as well as other wrestlers in the industry expressing their support for Nia. It ended up becoming. It was obvious that her homecoming had resonated with many. It is not only due to the shock factor, but also because of the individual journey that had been taken. As a result of the influence of led her back to the ring. A message to me. Not only did Triple H's message not just bolster Nia's self-assurance, it must also served as a cautionary tale for the entirety of WWE. List of the significance of having a resilient mindset. Also, at a company where the employees are determined to. The spotlight may be a blessing as well as a curse. The curse is that it is simple to lose track of one's. However, Triple H's statements reaffirm the concept that the notion that the journey of every wrestler is light, as well as the fact that triumphing against adversity, a manifestation of Nia Jax's genuine strength during the message stood as a defining moment.